Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today we're going to make Kaiser bread rolls. Okay, for this you're going to need 3.5 to 3 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of softened butter, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of yeast, a cup and a quarter of warm water, a tablespoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of salt. Let's get started. Now first off, we're going to get our water and our sugar and our yeast proofing. Alright, so when that's ready, our yeast proof is ready. My butter was not soft, so I had to melt it. We're going to put our 1 egg in here, and we're going to start this beating. And then I'm going to add some flour, about half of it, and the butter. And I'm just going to add the rest of the flour, and we're going to let this knead for 4 to 6 minutes. Okay, here we have a nice soft dough, and it's a little sticky, but you know what? I'd rather have it a little too moist than too dry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pour a little bit of avocado oil in the bottom of the bowl, because there's no sense dirtying 2 bowls. Let's take our hook off here. And I'm just going to lift the dough and shape it into a ball. And then I'm going to drop it back in and rotate it a couple of times just to make sure it's all covered in oil. And I'm going to cover this with a clean dish towel. And I'm going to put this in the oven with just the oven light on for about 45 minutes. Okay, here we have a nice parchment lined big cookie sheet. We're going to put out a nice cloth for our Kaiser rolls. Here's some flour, and here is our dough nicely doubled in bulk. We're going to punch down our dough and turn it out onto the lightly floured cloth. We're going to knead it a couple of times. There we go. I'm just going to cut it in half, and then half again. And then each piece we're going to cut in half again. And there we go. Now, they have something called a Kaiser stamp, which will stamp the impression of the Kaiser on your dough. But you don't need it. You really don't. You want to roll this between your hands into, I'm going to say, a 10-inch rope. Then you're going to make a simple knot. And you're going to bring that knot together so you have a basic knot. Then you're going to take the back piece and you're going to put it down in the middle. And you're going to take the front end and you're going to pop it down in the back. And there we go. And we're going to put this on our cookie sheet. We'll be back when I have them all on the cookie sheet. Okay, here are our lovely Kaiser rolls, and we've got them set on the baking sheet. And now I'm just going to cover them again with the clean dish towel, and I'm going to put these in the oven with just the oven light on for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, our Kaiser rolls have been in the oven with just the oven light on for 25 minutes. Now we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees, and then we're going to bake these for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, here come our Kaisers out of the oven. Oh my goodness! Would you look at those? They are so beautiful. Now I know you want them crusty, but I'm going to lay my cloth over top just so they don't get hard. All right, and we're going to cool them down, and then we're going to have them for supper. But that's another video. This is the Mrs. Wolfe from our half-acre homestead saying, if I had known how easy Kaiser rolls were to make, I would have made them long before now. Take care, bye-bye.